Gotta feed the dogs first. Yes, our Christmas tree is still up. Good morning, guys. Had my coffee. Now we're just gonna go ahead, make sure we packed everything for our road trip to NorCal first. Then we're gonna go ahead and head on over to Tahoe. It's crazy what's happening right now in NorCal and Tahoe. I'm not sure if you guys know, but in California, there's a crazy storm, the biggest it's been in centuries, just constant rain, flooding, and in Tahoe, so much snow. So already on weather.com, it says there's a winter warning and says not to be driving, which is supposed to be the day we're supposed to arrive to the Airbnb. So we'll see if we can even check in on that day. However, I got my Tesla road trip pack list. I made sure I had everything. You guys can purchase this if you want to. I sell it on our website as well as on Etsy, up to you. But it really just breaks everything down for you, makes you don't forget anything, and it really does help. Fully packed Model Y. Got my ice cold refrigerator here, packed with the raw dog food and broccoli and yogurt for Simba. And I mean, I think it'll close. We have to be bringing all our own water because we're gonna be staying in a cabin. So check this out. Look, this is why Elon needs to add like a cooler function, because if you look at our front, boom, that is a lot of water. So at 100%, we're getting 306 miles. This is the new Colinga Harris Ranch 250 kilowatt supercharger that has 80 stalls available. And it's saying that the charging fee is 43 cents a kilowatt. So that's where we're going. We could technically leave now, but we'll have 2% left, which is not what we want. So we're gonna charge longer. 250 kilowatt, this is the Harris Ranch one. Before, the only superchargers at this location was like super far away, like all the way over there. If you're staying here or you wanna go to the restaurant, they have shuttles, which is cool. This is a nice one too, because if you have a trailer, they even have trailer parking. So you can kind of pull through here. There's like 2 of them. I do need to go to the bathroom though, which is all the way over there. Look at all those black Teslas. They're all black. Here is the other superchargers. These are the original 150 kilowatt ones. And look, it is Electrify America over there. So you can charge non-Teslas as well. They have a lot of them. Any Rivian ones? No. So we have to charge the Tesla to around 85%. And it's been about 15, 16 minutes.
So we made it. San Jose Airport. 43 miles, 14%.
All right, she's trying to fit into the garage here. This is a small garage, but I mean, it fits. On here. Wow. Oh, I think it's over on that side actually.
That's the reason why nobody charges here.
Here it is. Finally, we made it. Charging up at the mothership. Is it just me or does that look like a Shake Shack burger thing? Or am I just really hungry? It says that the battery temperature is low. Tesla security. That's cool. This is where I would have been if I was invited to any of the events. But I never get invited to these events. Oh. Made it to Tracy Supercharger. Now, while I'm here, I might as well change these settings so I can get used to it because of the cold weather. So go to my profile, I'm gonna change my pedal and steering to chill, steering mode to comfort, and I'm gonna change this to creep. So that should help when it's in snowy weather. Because it's an all-wheel drive vehicle, the off-road feature really helps to distribute the power evenly. My Lexus RX has it, it's the same thing, but it helps just control the traction a little better, especially if it's snowing. So if it is snowing, I really recommend turning off-road assist on when you are at low speeds for better control. Don't go that way because there might be a homeless person over there. Okay, that's the problem too. You never know. The hobos. Ooh, fire wings! They have a fire wings in Irvine. It is so fi. The new trim tab is so awesome. It even tells you if there's winds and how it affects your range. one has all the food, like the McDonald's is here, there's a Starbucks over here too. The charging speeds here are a lot slower. It's also because there's a lot of people. But the good thing is, I think the reason why a lot of people like to go here is because there's food. And it's like the last place to get food and charge up before you go to Tahoe. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be eating food here, chilling for maybe 40 minutes because we wanna try to have as much charge as possible just in case it takes us forever because chains are required on the 50 freeway right now. And it was snowing yesterday. Again, the superchargers were all full and now it's like almost empty. So that's the cool thing. And there is 2 high-speed CCS charge point ones, but there's only 2 compared to all these ones. So Tesla's just killing it with the charging. But yeah, we're gonna eat food with the dogs, watch some Netflix, and chill. This is what I have to see. Food is done. McDonald's hits the spot when it's cold and you're hungry. I had 3 hotcakes, I had a sausage burrito, I had 2 Egg McMuffins, 1 hash brown, and this coffee. Bruh. Well, I need my energy for snow chains. I tested the auto sock, see how well it works. I've had a lot of mixed reviews, people saying it doesn't work, some people say it works. But based on the conditions, it looks like it's snow, fresh snow. If there's snow on there, the auto sock shouldn't rip, but if there's concrete, I'm afraid it's gonna rip, so we'll see. Right now we are at 76%, so I wanna charge up to at least 85 just to have a little bit of wiggle room. And again, even though it says this, you can always manually adjust it to however much you want. As far as the chains go, I've never put on chains in my entire life. I don't even know, like, do you just stop in the middle of the road on the side and put chains on? Is there a chain section? I'll make sure I explain everything for any newbies out there as well. I mean, is there an enforcer? Does someone enforce it or just like go on your own? I have so many questions. So I'm just gonna see. Because we're driving in such cold weather, we always wanna assume we're gonna have half less range due to the cold weather. That's when we need to take this snow. Our seat heater's on. Steering wheel on. We want to try to precondition, get as warm as possible before we start driving so we don't run the heater as much. That'll really help. I think these are the enforcers over here. I guess they put chains on. Oh wow, that's intense. So it's just like in the middle of the freeway, just kind of tell you to put chains on or not.
I
don't know, I think they're gonna tell us. This is the traffic area right here. Twin bridges. They even let that Civic go. They just find an area and they have like a truck that's like a central station with a stop sign on there, but they just kind of let you go or whatnot. I think the road conditions are getting much better, which is why they're letting these people go. I mean, there was a Honda in front of us that went and they don't have chains on either. And I'm positive that the people in front of us and the people behind us do not have chains. Be careful with the turns. I didn't have any issues with the Tesla driving so far, even though there is some iciness. However, there was one case where I had to take my foot off the accelerator quickly because the car in front of me was changing lanes or something, so I had to brake. But then when I took my foot off the accelerator, the regen braking kicked in, which caused me to kind of slide forward a little bit. I did notice that. Again, I'm on all season tires, the Mission Pod Sport all season 4s, but no issues so far. I mean, we're driving pretty good. No chains, no auto sock, nothing. So make sure you guys check the website. I'll make sure I link in the description if you guys are going to Tahoe. It has the road conditions for all the major highways and freeways. And if you scroll down, it even has like a weather cam so you can kind of see how it looks. Oh, they're chain installers. If they have a snow mode where they've disabled regen braking, I think that'd be really beneficial. So we are at Hard Rock. We passed through the lobby. Now I'm trying to find where we can go to get into the parking structure. Wait, do I need a ticket? It's not. Damn, bro. Made it to the only supercharger in Tahoe. It's in the Hard Rock Casino. But there's snow. We're just chilling here. You're supposed to get a ticket, but I don't see, I mean, it was left open, so I didn't get a ticket. We're gonna try to charge up as much as possible. And then we're gonna move on over to our Airbnb. But we have to check in at 4, so we might get some food and stuff. 150 kilowatt supercharger, charging at 133 kilowatts, not bad. 29 cents is the rate. So I'm actually getting really good charging speeds, even though it's 33 degrees outside. I walk around while the car's charging. Look at all this snow. Peanut, peanut, peanut. You having fun? Simba's peeing. We charged 36, I'm gonna say 37 or 38 kilowatts left. So like I said, there is a storm coming Monday, Tuesday, which means we may not be able to get out. We don't know if the garage has an outlet to charge the Tesla. So we are trying to charge at most 100% as max as we can. So we have the most amount of battery life. We finished charging, went to a really good boba place. That place was fire. There's this other poke place we wanted to go to, but the parking's so bad over there. And you only get like 15 minutes free, and they said it takes like 5 minutes to walk in and out both ways. So you get like 5 minutes to get your order in. So right now we're at a park because our Airbnb check-in is at 4 p.m. It's right next to the Heavenly Gondola behind the Rayleighs, which is where we're gonna go to after 2.
You want cannolis? This is what it'd be like to have a kid, huh? You might regret it.
Oh. You ruined my snow angel! When I think of snow, this is what I need. Oh my!
Oh shoot.
Where do I go?
I think you need to go into someone's driveway.
I hope I can get out of this thing.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Made it to our Airbnb. They shoveled it nicely for us. It is really powdery though. Looks like it's a heated mat. That's nice. Okay. So let's do a quick tour real quick. So it's really nice. This is the sauna. Sheesh, hopefully it works. Bathroom downstairs. Speakers throughout the entire home, even in the sauna. Steam sauna, but it's also a shower, so you can shower here and get a steam. Here's a little game room area where we could watch TV and hang out in the blinds, so you can kind of see out there. Little poker table, beer. Ooh, has a little dog bed. What the? How are we supposed to grill out there? Nice. I mean, it is clean. Here's a bedroom, and then there's another bedroom on this side. And then there's another floor. I think this is where the loft is, where it's just an open loft. So it is open to down here. But look at that view. Bathroom up here. Heated rack. Ooh, that's hot. Happy to be here, just vibing. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. Gotta bring the dogs in. Overall, we can see if we could charge the Tesla too, so that's gonna be good.
Come on, Simba. Come on. Yeah, go explore, okay? Explore.
So I'm trying to bring the car in, reverse in. It's a pretty steep driveway. This is all super icy. I tried shoveling it a little bit because it wasn't catching. I had off-road assist on everything and it still wasn't catching. So I'm gonna go ahead, try it one more time. The nice thing about this garage is there are outlets everywhere, so I'm pretty sure we can easily just charge. I did bring my extension cable. It's highly rated for like EV charging. So that'll be good because we do have friends coming. They also have a Tesla. They're probably gonna park in front of us. We're just hanging out with the fire. Look at a beautiful view out there. Opened up the windshield wipers because it's gonna snow tonight. I also wanted to make sure the car and battery isn't too crazy. Luckily we're at 94%. You schedule it, go to settings, preconditioning. You wanna make sure you precondition the battery. I have my powerful extension cord there. At first I had it for our car, but boom! Cool thing about this place, they don't advertise it at all, but they have EV charging. So I'll make sure I link the Airbnb listing, not sponsored or anything, But look, EV charging, J1772, just make sure you have your adapter, and it's right there. I'm so glad. That's insane. I can't believe they actually have it. They have everything here. So our friend parked here, and from the ice and the snow, it slid down. So luckily nothing got damaged. Trying to break up the ice, but on the plus side, it's snowing. Got the auto sock on the rears, but because we're on a steep incline, we got these secondary socks. I spilled some boba, luckily I had the Tasmanian floor mats, and I just held it in right real good. Tire pressure is 42 PSI with cold tires. However, you always want to make sure, especially before you go on a road trip, that your tire pressures are good. Because our friend here, her tire pressure is a little low, it's 33. She has that little icon there that shows that the tire pressure is low. So as you can see, we are charging. The car is at 92%, 3:16 a.m. Exterior is only 32, so not too cold, so it's not too bad. You can defrost the car right here. Turns everything on high. So we're gonna go ahead and check out our car. There's our car right there. As you can see, I just turned on the max defrost for like a second to show you guys. It already started to defrost the camera over here on this side, which is really cool. Right there as well, it defrosted the vision camera system extremely quickly. I only had it on for maybe like, what, 15, 20 seconds while I was talking to you guys. But the ice and the water melted. So again, you can always change all these settings too. Let's say if you are definitely in cold weather a lot, you can easily go defrost car, move it up to here. You can even unlatch the car and move it up as well in case it freezes over. So, ooh, door handle is still frozen shut. So let's go into the app. So we're in the app. I'm gonna use the door unlatch feature right here. See how it popped it open a little bit for me to just wedge my finger here. And wow, it's really just frozen shut. Oh God. So let's close it again. I'm gonna try it one more time. To help it, it's just bang the sides here. That should help a little bit as well. There we go, got it. Wow, it's insane. It wasn't this bad this morning. I came out around 3 a.m. to show you guys. Now it's like 7, and since then it's been snowing constantly, non-stop. Look at all this snow. It's like a winter wonderland.
We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high, you're my drug when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you.
Isn't there a saying, if you stand below an icicle, you can get impaled? This one. Oh, Havarakarava! Dude, this looks sick. It's like a Tesla sign. Hello there. After a hard day of recording the videos, I'm drying off in my personal sauna.
Okay, close your legs.
Normally with our road trips, we always do something fun for you guys, but we've been snowed in and the weather's been horrible for the past 2 days. So literally all we've been doing is just shoveling snow, eating, drinking hot cocoa. I will be showing you guys how I go home, because from Tahoe to Southern California, we're supposed to take the back way, which is like Mammoth and all that stuff. But Mammoth is having a lot of road issues as well because of all the snow and the ice. So we're gonna be going through Sacramento, and then we're gonna be going all the way down, and we're just gonna go all the way down to the 5. And for our rest stops, we're gonna be stopping at Patterson. I've never charged at Patterson, but apparently there's a nice Best Western, a Starbucks there. We're gonna go back to Kettleman City, Bravo Farms with the dog, so it's gonna be good. We're also gonna stop at Tejon Ranch, which is our go-to. The only issue is because we're going from Tahoe to Orange County, it's gonna take us like 10 hours. But yeah, cheers. My Tesla is now a ICE SUV. Good morning, everybody. It is 3:30 a.m., our last day in Tahoe. This Airbnb was so much fun though. We had a great time. I mean, I just took a nice hot steam sauna, shower again, and then I was in the other sauna. The car was just plugged in the whole time with the standard outlet, so I didn't really need to worry about charging it in other places. Luckily, we didn't have to drive, so we didn't have to really use our traction devices too much, but I had no issues. The rule of the game, just put them on your front and rear tires. But again, this Airbnb has level 2 J1772 EV charging, which is a game changer because if you look on the map, there's barely any charging options for electric vehicles in Lake Tahoe. The dogs had a blast, but now the reality is here and we gotta go back. Because I had the heater on, our supercharger location is just rapidly decreasing. You could see why. It says increased climate activities because I had it on high heat with the defrosters on, so I turned that off. We'll just keep an eye on it. Luckily, there's superchargers all over the place on our way. So when we originally started our trip, it said we would arrive at the supercharger Patterson with like 30-something%. However, since that time, it's slowly been going down. Now it's saying we're gonna arrive with 8%. And then you can see the temperature. It really hasn't changed too much, 35, 32, but it is much colder for the batteries, which is why it's kind of giving you a more conservative prediction. Like I haven't lost any range for like 3-4 miles. I've stayed at 90% for forever because we've been going down a hill. Guarantee you this is gonna go up once we get into like that Sacramento area, into warmer weather. It's gonna go up and it's gonna show us that we're gonna gain some range back. So you can see that temperature is everything, especially with an electric car. Right now it's 55 degrees outside. At one point during our drive, it said we would arrive at the supercharger with 4%. However, now I've actually gone faster than I've ever been driving and I'm actually gaining range back. So now it says I'm gonna arrive with 12%. Almost at the Patterson supercharger. There it is, right behind the Best Western Plus. And the Starbucks is right here. I need a pee. Just arrived at the Patterson Tesla supercharger. We arrived with 17%. Nice supercharging location. There's a Starbucks over there, tons of food, Pizza Hut, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., everything you can wish for. Super close to the 5 freeway. Highly recommend this supercharger if you ever need to stop here. Has tons of grass. So 5 out of 5 stars for the bathrooms for the dogs as well. The only thing is there is a limited amount of superchargers here. There's maybe like 8. I think I saw somewhere they were gonna add more, but I don't see a sign for it. It is a nice day. I thought it would be raining everywhere. So again, Tesla navigation says we'll make it with 12%. So technically we can go, even though it says estimated charge time 5%, they just give you a little bit more leeway just in case. Making our way to supercharger at the Kettleman City. This one has a lot of superchargers too. So at this supercharger, it is 42 cents per kilowatt, and there is a special code to get in to use the bathrooms. There's 150 and 250 here, so try to charge at the 250 ones. The 250 ones are usually in the back. There is a few one in the middle. So we made it to the Tesla lounge. There's only a few of them out there. It's super cool because you could charge your car, go to the lounge bathroom. There's like vending machines and all that fun stuff over there. There's also like a barista that gives you coffee. You have to pay for it though. There are bathrooms on the side there. What I like about this one is if you have dogs, they also have another set of superchargers over there. It's the Bravo Farm supercharger. And it has like a dog park, has good food and stuff. So it's highly recommended. It's just across the street. The workers saw that we had dogs and they gave us a little testimonial for our dogs, which is super cool. So thank you to that worker. That's awesome.
Now Peanut's gonna destroy it.
Charged 42 kilowatts and we'll make it to our next supercharger with 11%. So far we've only charged like a total of 50 minutes. We stopped once to charge for 30 minutes. Then we stopped at Kettleman City to charge for 20 minutes. And now we're gonna go to Tejon Ranch and charge one last time before going through all that traffic in LA. I'm ready to drive to LA, no problem, and endure the LA traffic. But anyways, the Tesla is driving itself. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm just gonna take a quick nap. I'll see you guys later. Nah, I'm just kidding. My wife's driving, sort of driving. Okay, so now we're here. 43 cents per kilowatt at the Tejon Ranch outlets. Super windy. And now we're just gonna charge up here to go to the bathroom. And then from here we can go to LA. It is windy today. Sheesh. Obi, watch out, you're in the splash zone. The superchargers are located very close by. Outlet restrooms are super nice. The only issue is there's no food here. The only food you have to kind of drive there, I think. So if you do want to get food, I recommend going to the other Tejon Ranch 150 kilowatt superchargers. We charged 39 kilowatts, been 18 minutes. All right guys, so we made it back home. Overall, it was a great trip. I thought it would take us 10 hours. Only took us 9.5 hours with 1 hour charging. I don't feel tired at all. I feel pretty good actually. It really helped that my wife kind of drove a little bit, but she feels fine as well. So as long as the two of us split it up, with the autopilot, made the drive very easy. All right, so we just got back to our home. Make sure if you especially go into the snow, they use a ton of rock salts and corrosive stuff. That's horrible for your suspension, I'm sure for your undercarriage. So make sure you rinse your car off really well. Also, my friend said that her Model Y wasn't wrapped, but she got tons of little chips and rock chips and stuff from all that. Luckily with our wrap, we have no issues and it still looks great. Anyways guys, hope that video helped you. Are you guys going on any road trips with your Tesla? Let me know in the comments below.